The complex permanent tissues are those which are made of more than one type of cells which work together to perform a particular function. Common complex permanent tissues are conducting tissues or the vascular tissues. These are of two types, xylem and phloem. They join together to produce vascular bundles, and vascular bundles or the conducting tissues have made the survival of the plant in the terrestrial environment, as they carry materials to long distances inside the plant. You see over here, the xylem takes nutrition and water towards the leaves, and phloem brings food from the leaves to various parts of the plant. Let us discuss the xylem. Xylem is a complex permanent tissue which takes part in conduction of water and minerals, salts inside the plant. Additionally, it provides certain strength also. It is of four types: tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Now these are known as the elements. Xylem is composed of tracheids, vessels, parenchyma and fibers. So these four types of cell together form the xylem tissue or the xylem type of complex permanent tissue. Four of them work together to form the xylem tissues. Let us discuss how are tracheids. They are long tubular dead cells with lignified walls. That means they are long and they have thick walls which have deposition of lignins, and they have tapering ends. I'll show you the figure. Tracheids possess various types of thickening for mechanical strength. The unthickened areas help in movement of water from one tracheid to another. This is how the tracheids look. As I told you, they are tubular and lignified. You see thickening, deposition on the walls, and they have spaces where there is no deposition. They act as pores, and they have tapering ends. You see, this is the tapering end. This end is tapering. They help in movement of water from one tracheid to the other. Let us discuss about the vessels. They are very long tubes which are formed by end to end union. That means the ends of the tubes are joined. The there are a large number of dead empty cells where the transverse walls break down completely. The walls are lignified. They generally possess pits, and the vessels and tracheids are conducting or they help in movement of water. They are more efficient than the tracheids. The vessels are more efficient than the tracheids, and they occur in flowering plant. Tracheids are the sole water conducting elements of xylem. They supplement the function of vessels in flowering plant. In this diagram, you can see the vessel over here. These are long cells which are joined to each other from these narrow ends, and these ends, the wall is lost because they act as conducting elements. So vessels, you will find these perforation plates through which water can conduct easily. Next are the xylem fibers. These are sclerenchyma fibers, and they have thick pitted walls, narrow lumen, tapering end. They provide only mechanical support. Here are the diagrams. You can see this is a fiber. This is a xylem fiber. This is a sieve element. These are tracheids which have tapering ends, and the vessels which have perforation plates, The cells are attached one after the other. Through the perforation plate, water can move very easily. The last element is the xylem parenchyma. It consists of living cells. These are present inside the xylem. The cells of the xylem parenchyma store food. They also help to slow lateral conduction of water. That means water is not only conducted from root to the leaves but also transversely to the adjacent cells. There are cells present all around the xylem and these help in conduction of food and material over there. Here is a vascular bundle showing the xylem fiber over here, xylem vessel in brown. Then this purple one is xylem parenchyma, and over here is your trachea with tapering ends. So this light brown is your tracheids, dark brown is your vessels, purple is your xylem parenchyma, and just the blue one are your xylem fibers. Here are the functions. Xylem conducts sap, that is water and mineral, from roots to the top of the plant. The movement is generally unidirectional as a major force for conduction develops in the leaves with the help of transpiration, if you recall. Next is mechanical strength. Xylem provides mechanical strength to the plant because of the occurrence of thick-walled lignified components. I told you lignin is a deposition on the cell walls, and we saw that trachees as well as vessels have thick lignified cell walls. So they provide mechanical strength. The most important function is the wood which we see is mostly made up of xylem. All of you will draw these elements of xylem in your copies and label them properly. This diagram has to be drawn in your notebook. Please draw this diagram as well, showing the perforation plates over here, and these dots which you see on the tracheids, they are known as pits. Please label these dots as pits. So you have two diagrams to draw, one which I gave you previously and this one.